Compulsive Gamer with some good news, bad news. Oh, kind of like a good news, bad news sandwich. Bad news, my controller is crapping out. I've had to mess with it to get it to work, and I haven't been able to use headsets since it started crapping out, so that's why you're not seeing me wear my headset. Good news is I have another controller coming. Bad news is it got delayed. It's supposed to be here today, and it'll be here within the next week. So I'm gonna have to make do without the headset for the foreseeable future. Well, like a week max. Hopefully not as long, but a friend of mine, Emily, bought me the controller because my controller just died. I've been using it. It had been on its way out for a while, and it just bit the ghost. Hopefully I'm live and my audio's coming through. Testing 1 2 3. Testing 1 2 3. Testing 1 2 3. Testing 1 2 3. It'll do. I'll have to. Sorry if the quality's less than ideal. Sorry, I'm making sure I get all the collectibles. So you're gonna see me looking at a guide a lot. I already missed it. I had to start over, trying to get 100%. And then give me the new. And then please give me the new. Okay. Yep, I'm in the Otherworld Hospital. Okay, make sure I got it. I'm on floor 1, right? Yep. Okay. Oh shit. Sorry, my friend is messaging me. Oh, give me 1 second. Yeah, let my cat in, otherwise she'll go fucking crazy. I should call my cat Bill Cosby because she doesn't take no for an answer. Hey, man. Okay, so is my audio coming through? Okay. Okay, so I kind of have a good news, good news, bad news situation. Okay. Good news. My friend Emily gave me the money to get a new controller. So I'm gonna be able to get a brand new controller. I didn't even ask her. She really came in clutch, helped me out. It's fantastic. And when I get the controller, it'll have a year warranty. It's from GameStop, and it's their year warranty means anything happens to it, you can get another one, no questions asked. Not like if it's defective, from when you get it. When you get the product replacement plan, it's anything. So that makes me feel good. Uh, the bad news is because I locked my card. I made the purchase, and I locked my card because the money was already taken out. It turns out I should have kept my card unlocked, so it tried to make the charge go through, not charge me again, and cancel the order. And now I have to wait for them to refund it to my card to order it again. And of course, when they take the money, it's instant. But when they refund it, it takes 1 to 5 business days. So I'm gonna have to wait for that to happen. They will give me the refund though, so it's coming. It's just bullshit. They took the money off the card, so I thought, oh, I locked it. Ever since that gas station took like $300 from my family, anytime I'm not using the card, it's locked. So I didn't think after they already took the money that it would do it, but it apparently was still processing, and me locking the card fucked it up. So my mistake. But, I will get the money back, and I'll be able to do it then. Good news. The second set of good news is I was able to get my controller working again in the meantime and get the analog stick to behave. Bad news. The mic, the headset jack's not working. I couldn't get that to work. So I'm having to use the mic. Oh, dude. Today has been a nonstop fucking teeter-totter of happy, sad, happy, sad. But at least I got the controller to work, and I got the stick to stop drifting, so... And you can hear me over the microphone of the controller, so it's not entirely bad. You know what I'm saying? Still just shit that it's like so... But I will be getting another controller, and I'm excited because the new controller will be midnight black. I've always wanted to get a black PS5 controller. They look fucking sick. I've been using this controller since basically launch. And when I bought the PS5, it was at launch. They didn't have any other controllers when I bought it, like colors. So now they have black, so I'll be getting midnight black. I fucking hate white controllers. I would not willingly choose to buy any accessory that's white. especially on something you're gonna have your hands on all day. Like, I hate white systems. I hate white controllers. So I'm really excited to get a fucking midnight black controller. Oh my god. I really worry about you sometimes, dude. I really do. So, and because of her, Emily's help, I will still be able to get Sonic. Yeah. So she really came in clutch. I didn't even ask her. Really, really helped me. Oh, shit. What? Wow, the nurses look even worse now. That's new. Like, I'm in the Otherworld hospital now. And in the original game, in the Otherworld, you just fought the same enemies. Now the nurses are, like, different in the Otherworld. That's kind of cool. One of the main problems with Silent Hill 2 in the original game, it didn't have a whole lot of enemy variety. There was only, like, 4 basic enemy types. So... Oh! Also, one thing I really love about this game, you actually tell your health is low by the blood on his jacket. I didn't notice until somebody pointed it out to me. See, when I take the thing, the blood goes away. I think that's a really cool way of showing you the health. Kind of reminds me of Dead Space, where you can see it on his back. Not like a full health bar, but, you know, still cool. Yeah. You can actually also turn off, like, the vignette for low health, so you can just rely on that. I also like how the HUD is dynamic. Okay, here's where we get into something that's a little bit tricky, hard to explain. I don't like it when games don't have HUDs. Like, games that try to not have HUDs, I fucking hate it. But I do like it when games make the HUDs dynamic, where the HUD is not on the screen until you need it. And that's something they added in the Dark Souls games, starting with 2, I believe, and I love it. Like, when you take damage, your health bar appears. When you start using your stamina disappears. But, like, when you're not actively in combat, the HUD goes away. Oh, shit, that's great, man. Hold on, let me see all what you're saying. But yeah, I like it when the HUD is dynamic. And in this game, you can switch it to dynamic, so it won't show your ammo till you pull out your gun. Yeah, the driver games. Driver 3 seemed pretty shitty. A lot of people hate it. It was rushed, and I played a little bit of it, so it kind of seemed shitty from when I played. But Driver Parallel Lines, I played through, and I really enjoyed, and thought it was actually really good. It was actually the first game that got me into Driver, and I really like how it's like split between the 70s and modern. Okay. Oh, how we danced, arms flailing around our bodies in perfect synchrony. Then the music played, but in any dance there comes a time one must take the lead. The music got louder and louder, pounding, piercing, and then silence. Okay. What the fuck? Yeah, Driver 3. I've also heard nothing but amazing things about Driver San Diego. It's one of the few games I wanted to play for 360 and PS3 that I never got to. So it was really hard for me to find a copy. Because I've heard just like that Driver San Francisco is fucking awesome. What the fuck? What? Yeah, the Otherworld Hospital's kind of fucked up. Not even gonna lie. Yeah, I've heard nobody say it wasn't great. In fact, I've heard a lot of people say they were disappointed it didn't sell well. Like that's why they haven't. That's why they haven't made more games in the Driver series, because it didn't sell well. They put a lot of money into San Francisco, which sucks when you have a game that rocks and then doesn't do well. That's why me and Alex got into a bit of a tussle the other day. Well, not the other day, but it was a while back. But if you remember, Alex was trying to say that if the game didn't sell well, it was for a reason. And I'm like, no. That's bullshit. Like, quality has absolutely nothing to do with sales. You could have a game be fucking amazing and hardly sell anything due to a variety of reasons. Didn't have enough marketing. Came out next to a much more popular, well-known game. The marketing was bad, so people got the wrong idea of the game. Because the marketing company is usually different than the guys who make the game, so they're making one game, and then the marketing company is advertising a different one, and that causes a mix-up. And other games that have fucking sucked have sold a ton. Modern Warfare 3, 2023, was a piece of shit fucking cobbled together Frankenstein monster of a DLC stretched to full price with a zombies mode from a different game and a multiplayer mode from another game, and it sold over 20 million copies. Don't tell me that fucking sales equal quality. So if it did, they would sell 5 copies. Yes, exactly. The fucking Madden games sell millions and millions and millions of copies. They fucking suck. When was the last time a Madden game was any good? 10 years ago? 15 years ago? NBA 2K. When was the last good game in that series? WWE games. When was the last good WWE game? They fucking suck. And yet people just buy them and buy them and buy them and buy them. That's what I'm saying. Like, I don't think you should equate quality to copies sold ever. Okay. Yeah. Nope. Yeah, like those suicide bombers, they added that to this game. They weren't in the original. Like there's straight jackets that are like they look more ragged and they will fucking spew up a thing of bile when they die. Like a bomb. And then apparently there's supposed to be another variant later on that can crawl up walls and shit. Yeah, I saw you, bitch. I think there's a way to get down the stairs. I have to get down to... Okay. And this is also how I kind of really like the other world and the way they did it in this game. Because the map may be the same, but the layout is different. And it looks incredibly different in the other world. One thing I love about Silent Hill is how, like, there is no good version. Like, a lot of games you'll have multiple worlds, and one will be a good world, and the other will be a bad world. In Silent Hill, it's bad world and worst world. The fog world still has monsters. Okay, you gotta get up right now. My legs kill me, babe. The fuck is this giving me one single shell of shotgun ammo? Give me a fucking break. Oh, how they call the fucking... the lobotomy hammer, the fucking key of bliss. That's demented. What the fuck? Oh shit! Are you still there, Adolf Bridler? Fuck, I have to... Where's that? Oh, there's the ladder. I was like, where the fuck is the ladder? Yeah, I said I should have called her Bill Cosby. She doesn't like to take no for an answer. Do you like pudding pops, Echo? You will get ready for the Zim and the Zam and the Bam and the Bibbity. And I will show you the most splendiferous pudding pop you have ever seen. God. And then you sit on my phone. I should beat that ass. I should beat that ass. Yeah. Unfortunately, that's something they don't tell you about YouTube or Twitch or any streaming. The majority of people are not going to say anything. Oh, so that was kind of weird. Oh wow, man, you've been fucking blazing through it. Oh god, I fucking remember that. Oh man, that's in the remake too, although they make it easier. They need to make a lot of other improvements elsewhere, though. One year they've been watching. So many pills they fed me. When a loud hour comes, I tremble every time the light falls. Okay, I saw a fucking nurse around here. I saw a fucking nurse around here. And the fact that now I can't find them, it's kind of fucked up. Yeah, I gotta go back, because there's a... Gotta go back to room M5. There's a collectible there. Oh, give me a second. Oh, shit. Okay, I was wrong. Actually, it was going the right way. Fuck. It's really easy to get turned around in this game. But in all fairness, they kind of do that on purpose. Shit. Okay, yeah. Sometimes the paths you need to take are really fucking confusing. They did such a great job with the atmosphere in this game, though. I'm trying to find the way to get back to where I was so I can go to fucking M5 and get that collectible. I don't have to reload my save. And I don't think I've reached any point of no return where I couldn't get it. Hold on. Ah, fuck, I think I may have to reload my save. Oh, okay. Sweet. I didn't have to reload that bad. That far. It brought me to right when I examined the box, so... Okay. Here we go. Okay, yeah, I got everything. Okay, sweet. You know, dude, they've filled this game with tons of Easter eggs. One of the Easter eggs, nobody's even been able to find yet, legitimately, because you need to use a debug camera to get it. So, like, they have fucking secrets that are hidden. And it's funny because it was a slam. When they did the atrocious HD remaster for Silent Hill 2 and 3, they replaced a lot of the actual cool fonts with Comic Sans, and it became known because, like, the first time you see it, it's Silent Hill Ranch, but it's in Comic Sans. Well, in the remake, they fixed it. It's the font it was in the original game, the good font. But somebody found out that if you take the debug camera on, like, the PC version and you go into that barn, which you can never get in normal gameplay, you will literally see a trash heap, and there will be the sign with the Comic Sans font laying in the trash heap. Oh, well. It's not the best way to play Silent Hill, but it'll do. But, you know, if that's the only way you can play them, it's still not better than not playing them. And I can understand why you wouldn't track down the original, considering their fucking price. Yeah, you heard wrong. Like, I love you, man. You heard wrong. PC version's probably the best. Now they fixed it. It used to kind of suck, but they did the enhanced edition of free mod, and now it's good. But I'm not trying to shit on what you spent your hard-earned money on. I don't want you to get the wrong impression. I'm just being honest with you. Yeah, trust me, dude. Okay? Get the PC version. Get the PC version. You can either get it for really cheap or emulate it. Yeah, I've actually mentioned that before. I don't think he does. Otherwise, he'd be more than welcome to join the Discord. Uh, but oh my God, where do I even fucking begin, Philippe? Do you have all day? Can you free your schedule? Okay, I'll try to break it down for you in a very, very quick way, because this is a very, very, very long story of how they fucked this up. But basically, back in the day, they didn't make HD remasters. They didn't do a lot of remakes. They didn't do a lot of remasters. So they didn't hold on to game builds. They didn't hold on to game assets. So for a lot of companies, they went to do a remaster and then, oh shit, oh shit, we lost the master code. We lost the source code. We lost the final build. Because they didn't preserve them, because they didn't think you're going to do remasters. Well, when they went to remaster the Silent Hill games, they found that they had lost the source code, and there are two things you can do when you lose the source code. The first route, and the best route, is to recompile it from something else. So if you take a copy of the original game on PS2, or even the PC version, you can recompile the code off the disk and rebuild it into a version to use. But the problem is that takes a lot of money and a lot of time, because you basically have to sift all the parts of data off the disk and reassemble them. But it gets you back to the source code. Or you can use whatever you had on hand. Now, this was right in the middle of Konami's villain arc, their heel turn, so rather than taking the time-expensive route and recompiling the source code, they used what they had on hand, which was a fucking alpha build of Silent Hill 2 and 3. Now, if you know anything about games, alpha builds are super fucking rough. The game is in alpha, is playable start to finish, but it has no debugging, and that's the version they use for the HD collections. And as you imagine, that means that it ran like shit, and it looked like shit, and it wasn't even on par with the PS2 originals. Okay? It should have been a slam dunk, but Konami's cutting corners botched it. And also, and this is more of a subjective thing, but they decided to re-record the dialogue for both games 2 and 3 with new actors. And in Silent Hill 2, it's optional. You can play with the original dub or the new dub. In Silent Hill 3, they had a licensing issue because they weren't paying the actors the proper royalties. Once again, this is in Konami's fucking heel arc. So it's mandatory in Silent Hill 3 to play with the new voice dub, and I personally think the new voice cast fucking sucks. So not only are you playing the alpha version of the game that's not polished, that has bugs, that doesn't run very well, you're playing it with a different voice dub that sucks, which takes a lot of the gravitas out of the performances. At least for Silent Hill 2, it's optional. And so it's not unplayable. I want to stress that. It's not unplayable. But it fundamentally falls on its face because it's a remaster that doesn't remaster shit and is in many ways worse. So, like I said, I'm not going to shit talk what you bought, but if I was you, I would just not play the HD version on PS3 unless it's like a curiosity, and play it on PC, because you can either get it for very cheap or emulate it. Yeah, well, it's not PC. Yeah, that's what. Just emulate it. Just emulate it, dude. Yeah, getting a legit copy, just emulate it. You can easily find it for PC and emulate it. If you bought the fucking original PC copies, it's not going to go to the developers anyway. Yeah, for the discs. But yeah, if you have even a somewhat decent PC, you can emulate the PS2 classics. And then you can upscale them, or just get the Silent Hill 2 Enhanced Edition because they fixed the PC port. Either way, you can get them for free. I'm not going to give you specific sites because I'm pretty sure YouTube I can get in trouble for that, giving you specific sites. But there's tons and tons of sites where you can find either the PC version of Silent Hill 2 or the PS2 version of Silent Hill 2 and 3 for free. If you know, you know. And like I said, even an old laptop can run PS2 games now. So, but if you're going to be playing those games, I recommend you either emulate the PS2 version. Okay, but don't say so on here, Max. Like I said, I can get in trouble for that. It's okay to talk about emulation, but I think like directly giving sites can get me in trouble on stream. Uh, but yeah, if you're going to play Silent Hill 2 and 3, either emulate the PS2 version or get the PC versions and then install the enhanced mod to fix it. Because the PC version on its own is kind of It wasn't bad, but it had like flaws that the original didn't. But a bunch of talented people who loved the game got together and fixed it. And it's a free mod you can install really easily called Silent Hill 2 Enhanced Edition. So I would not recommend making your first time playing it the PS3 because then you're playing the worst version first. And you're not getting the intended experience. It's fucking rough. And I would also recommend, since you're already getting on the PC, emulate the first Silent Hill. Start with Silent Hill 1. Just play the whole fucking series in order, man. Silent Hill 1 is fucking amazing. And Silent Hill 1 is a PS1 game. It's 300 megabytes. My phone can run Silent Hill 1. My phone is shit. Yeah, no, I love emulation, for sure. When it comes to emulation, people go over the ethical quandaries. For me personally, it's not really an ethical quandary. I have a very simple rule, okay? If the game is old and you buying a copy would not profit the developer, emulate it. I love older games, but the problem is scalpers, a couple years back, jacked the prices up on games so high that now getting just about any older game is a fucking nightmare. Unless it's really common, okay? Especially GameCube, stuff like that. Any game that you would want is now fucking ridiculously priced. It used to be... Yeah. Oh, that's one way. I can't fault you for that. I was just explaining my thoughts on it. It used to be that anybody could afford game collecting. That you just had to have money and be persistent. Like, you didn't have to have a lot of money. You could get a bunch of games for cheap. So it was just about persistence, knowing where to find the deals. You know what I'm saying? Anybody could do it. And that's what I loved about it, because anybody could get into game collecting. It was just if you loved games enough. And then scalpers saw a potential to make a killing off of the rare games, and they got and drive the market up, and suddenly a game that was $30 5 years ago is now $250 now. And some of the rare games are for like $1,000 fucking dollars. So, like I was saying, for me personally, it's really simple. If the game is super old and you purchasing a legit copy wouldn't even give money to the developers, wouldn't even support them, you're just giving money to a fucking neckbeard scalper in his mom's basement, then emulate. If there is a cheap, affordable way to buy the game and support the developer, buy it. You know what I'm saying? You would have to spend a couple $100s to get a copy of Silent Hill 2 for PC, legit. And none of that money would go to the people that made the fucking game. It would go to some neckbeard scalper gouging prices in his mom's basement, jacking off the hentai. So, yeah. Yeah, because they closed down the store. So now they're jacking up the physical prices. Uh, But yeah, like I said, you're already on PC. You're already going to be trying to get Silent Hill 2 and 3. Get Silent Hill 1. Okay? You won't regret it. It's fucking awesome. Just play through the whole series because you can actually, I'm pretty sure, uh, you can emulate just with even a decent PC most of the early games. You can emulate 1, 2, 3, 4, Origins, Shattered Memories, uh, uh, yeah, Homecoming, and Downpour might be harder because they're 360 games. But Downpour's worth it. Homecoming is an abortion. But you can emulate, like, that's like the first 5 games. 1, 2, 3, 4, Origins, Shattered Memories. Yeah, that's the first 6 games in the 6. I'm sorry, 6. And I'd recommend play them in order. Silent Hill 1 is fucking amazing, and Silent Hill 3 is a direct follow-up to 1. So, like, if you play Silent Hill 2, you don't have to play 1, but if you play Silent Hill 3, the game expects you to know what happened in the first game, because it's following up on the same characters, the same basic plot. But yeah, I recommend it, dude. I love Silent Hill. And I'm so glad that this game exists. Because I've seen so many people now getting into Silent Hill through this game. We're seeing an entire new generation of people play Silent Hill for the first time because of this. And I fucking love that. I love Silent Hill. I've always loved Silent Hill. One of my first memories of my entire life was my dad playing Silent Hill 2, the original Silent Hill 2. I literally remember him playing the first fight with Pyramid Head and thinking how much bullshit it was, and I was laughing about it. So I've always loved Silent Hill, and it brings joy to me to see a whole new generation of people get into Silent Hill. And this remake fucking rocks. In fact, I honestly, Bloober Team, the team behind this remake, have already stated that they're not done working with Konami. They're making more games with Konami. They said that this game is just the beginning. The director literally said that. So I think they're probably going to wind up remaking more Silent Hill games. And if they can remake the other games to this quality, holy fucking shit. Imagine a fucking Silent Hill 1 remake to this level, or Silent Hill 3 remake. Fuck, that would be so great. Because this remake just fucking... I can't even do it justice. This remake is fucking awesome. Okay, where am I? Okay. Just making sure. Oh. Well, I agree with you. Silent Hill 1 needed a remake the most. That is true. But in all fairness, I understand the reason why they chose this one. This is the fan favorite. I've mentioned before Silent Hill 3 is my favorite by far, but for the vast majority of the fans, Silent Hill 2 is the fan favorite. So if they were going to do a remake, and obviously them doing more remakes depended on the success of this, if they could only choose one to remake, I understand why they chose the one that people love the most from a business standpoint. Oh, shit. You stay down, bitch. And another reason why they chose to remake this is because this one doesn't need as much lead-in. You can 2 kind of stands on its own. It's another reason why they also chose to remake Metal Gear Solid 3, besides it being a fan favorite. But because Metal Gear Solid 3, you don't need to play the other games to play it. You can start with 3. I wouldn't recommend that you start with 3 because you're not going to get all the references and all the cool shit that's going on. But 3 stands alone enough that you can still enjoy it. Oh, here we go. Oh, yeah, I've heard about that. Yeah, it looked pretty cool. Ah, fuck. Yeah. Scalpers are determined to get their fucking hands into everything. It sucks. And that's kind of crazy, because Forza is like one of the most like common fucking 360 games. Oh shit! I remember seeing them like for $5 a piece, like You could throw a rock at a GameStop and hit a copy of Forza 4. Sweet. Oh shit, 3 shotgun shells. That's what I'm talking about. Now we're cooking. You remember that really common double pack they had? That was Forza 3, and then on the other disc was Marvel's Ultimate Alliance. That was so cool. I actually have the Xbox Arcade disc, and I don't think those are common anymore. I think I might be able to get a pretty penny for that eventually. Now that the store is closed. He's there again, looking, staring. He says he'll drag me there. I don't want to. I won't let him take me. What the fuck? What the fuck? What is that sound? Dude, that breathing really actually kind of unnerved me. That was fucking creepy. Like, that actually got to me. Oh, yeah, I have that. It's a great game. I have that for PS2 and Xbox, actually. Yeah, more shotgun ammo! What the fuck? There'll be no pain anymore. Okay. And they did some fucking messed up shit in this hospital. They're talking about them being appointed for the treatment. Like, what the fuck? 3659. No, wait. 9659. Yeah, I think it's... Yeah, 9659, okay. Ah, shit. Wait. Fuck, I gotta go back. I missed a note. Oh, it's right there on the floor. I didn't see it. I won't rest until they're solved. I won't rest. I can't rest. I don't know how anymore. Well, that's not fucking messed up or anything. What's in the box? Goddamn, please give me doing my SS. Goddamn, please do like my hip is doing my. Goddamn, please give me doing to do me. Goddamn, please give me. That statue also looks fucking creepy too. She is the angel no one knows. Only I can see the lady of the door. They cannot walk along her bridge of thread. They fall from the weight of their crimes. Like bloated and ugly corpses, their sin she devours them. Sin and sinner like she saves me. She's an angel. Okay. -1.
Everyone, thanks for tuning in. Welcome to another exciting edition of Trick or Treat, where
What?
you answer our questions correctly and win a prize beyond your wildest dreams.
Oh, fuck.
Or you fail to answer correctly and receive the punishment. It's all in the hands of our lucky contestant, James Sunderland. James, are you ready to play Trick or Treat? Excellent. Here's your first question. In the early 1800s, a terrible disease spread across Silent Hill, resulting in the death of many of its inhabitants. Their bodies thrown into the lake to sleep forever in their watery grave. How many souls were lost during the plague? 1, 42.
I'm gonna look up these answers. You can actually find the answers in the game, but they're like hidden throughout.
Two, 67, 3, 85. Know the answer? Well, you better hold on to it. You never know when it might come in handy. Now, on to the second question. Follow Sanders Street heading east and further on to the outskirts of town. One and only one road will take you towards the lumberyard and the cemetery. What is the name of that road? 1. Bachman Road. 2. Munson Street. 3. Wiltsey Road. Did you get that? I sure as hell hope so. And for a third and final question, Silent Hill witnessed a gruesome murder a few years back. A brother and sister were playing in the road when they were attacked.
Well, that's Walter Sullivan. I know that.
In the pieces with an axe. Torn flesh, smashed bones, splattered blood. What a terrible tragedy. What a gruesome end to such innocent lives. One of the victims was a local boy named Billy Loquet. But what was the name of the other victim? Billy's sister. 1. Miriam. 2. Heather. 3. Julia. Well, that's the last of our questions. Have you got it all figured out? If so, fantastic. The time will soon come to collect your prizes. But be careful. If you're wrong, well, looks like that's all the time we have for today, folks. Thanks for tuning in. See you somewhere, sometime, in sickness or in health. Bye-bye.
Man, that is disturbing.
What the hell was that?
I love you, Echo. You gotta get up, babe. You're showing my leg.
James.
Mary! Oh. Maria, I thought... Sorry. Anyway, I'm glad you're alive.
Anyway? What do you mean, anyway? I was almost killed back there. I have never been so scared in my whole life. All you care about is that dead wife of yours. You couldn't care less about me, could you?
No, I just...
Then stay with me.
Goddamn, please give me.
Don't leave me alone again. You're supposed to take care of me.
Goddamn, please give me.
So what about Laura? You found her?
Yeah, but she ran away.
What? We have to find her.
Yeah, you really seem to care about that girl. Do you know her?
I'd never met her before. I just feel sorry for her. She's all alone and... I don't know, for some reason I feel like it's up to me to protect her. Come on, let's go look at her.
What the hell is that?
Well, what do you know? A stroll in the rain.
Maria, what are you talking about?
I'm trying to keep things light, James. Just...
Yeah. Sorry.
Is that what I think it is? Having trouble there?
Yeah. You think you could give me a hand?
Me? You're supposed to be the big man around here. How's a little girl like me supposed to help? Fine.
Oh, God.
What's this? Not very cute, is it? Here, why don't you take it?
Thanks.
So, where to now?
Come on. I think I know where those rings were.
was that? James?
What's wrong?
Let's just get out of here, okay?
What's wrong? I thought you wanted to get out of here.
I know. It's just... something doesn't feel right.
Come on. It's gonna be fine.
Oh shit! What?
Laura, stop! It's dangerous!
Shit. This game is fucking incredible. I mean, holy shit.
Laura, please, wait! Laura?
Where did she go?
I'll be back. I'm gonna end this part here. I'll be back in a little bit.